Hello and welcome to another What's Inside on Roll for Sanity. This time we are looking at Monopoly Knockout. This is a 2024 game for ages 8 and up, 2 to 8 players. About 20 minutes to play. So let's take a look at what is inside. Hence the name of the show. This is just sealed with some big stickers, so should be pretty easy to open. Hasbro's quality has been dropping for quite some time, and this box is no exception. As you can see, there's already some dents in here. This is really low-grade cardboard. You can tell just by the feel of it. It opens like thus, and you can see this low-quality cardboard, that it's just cheap cardboard. And that's the type of stuff you expect when we look at the knockoffs from like Dollar General or the outlet stores, but not from Hasbro. So there's an ad for Monopoly Go app. Really cheap. Then we've got our setup rules. Oh, that is really thin paper too. We've got a contents list here. We've got a game board, 16 plastic sliding tokens, 4 red, 4 yellow, 4 green, 4 blue, 1 in-jail card, 1 reference card, 4 turn markers, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 green, 1 blue, and a money pack. So, yeah. The instruction sheet is in color, but this is really, really low-end paper. That is very thin. We've got some kind of paper, fancy tissue paper here covering the board. Oh, they even gave us a piece of tape with it. Looky at that. Kind of surprised they put tissue paper on it considering how low grade everything has been so far. Get that out of the way. Here's our game board. Oh, it's a lengthwise board. This is going to be annoying. Alright, so unlike traditional boards, this is more like a shuffleboard kind of look. And the binding, or the split, is at a weird spot too, because it's right on properties. So it's kind of weird to do it that way. Let's get to our third spot here. And then you get down here to go, and it's a lot of empty space. So it looks like it's a shuffleboard style game where you got to kind of slide them. Here's our markers. Just stuck to something else. They're kind of cheaply made. A little thin, but these are okay. The board seems like it's okay too. Alright, let's see what's under here. Nothing. And here's going to be the rest of our bits. And of course it's sealed. There's only one piece of tape on it on one side. That's okay. Kind of lazy. And here's our movers. Alright. I don't know which one's going to look better on film here. Let's see. Looks like they're all same type. Just different colors. I think blue's probably going to show up a little better, but I don't know. Alright, so we've got a kitty cat. And these are fairly heavy plastic because there's a weighted like ball bearing in there. Then we've got the little race car. These are going to be kind of difficult to replace if they're missing, because I think these only come with this game. And you're going to need all 4 of them for each player. So finding something with the sliding ball bearing in it's going to be kind of difficult to replace. There's the dog. Why he's got his butt up in the air, I don't know. So, there's that, I guess. And then here's the top hat. No battleship, really. These are pretty nice quality. They are a little heavy, so if you've got kids that like to throw things at each other, these are going to hurt. Then we've got our money pack. And we'll look at that a little more closely. Hold on. Alright, I went ahead and opened the money pack so I could count these. It looks like there's 30 of each denomination. So there's the purple 50s. You've got green 100s. And lastly, you've got the orange 500s. Like I said, there's 30 of each one. And these are actually nicer than the regular Monopoly money, because they are thicker. There's a different style to them than what we usually see with the Monopoly ones, as far as I can tell. But they are a much thicker paper than you usually get. Not a lot thicker, but enough that it makes a noticeable difference to me. So I was actually pretty impressed with that. But they are still pretty cheaply made. So they will get lost and crumple up, and somebody's getting color on them or something like that. And then they give you a little piece of cardboard too for some reason. But yeah, there's 30 of each one. So be aware of that. You could probably get away with a few missing, but if you're a completionist like I am, you want your set to be complete. Alright, so that is what is inside the Monopoly Knockout game. Came out around 2024 from Hasbro. Ages 8 and up, 2 to 8 players. I think it's really a 2 to 4 player game. The game board is about 3 feet long, so that's kind of nice, I guess. The sliders are the pieces I would worry about missing, because you have to have 4 of each if you want to have 4 players. If one of them's missing, it's going to make it so it's a 3-player game or less. But the cardboard box is trash. The contents are kind of hit and miss. The rule book is really low grade paper. They're definitely cutting corners these days at Hasbro, and it's really showing. It's really, really disappointing. But the movers are good quality. The money is fine. The tracker, not so much. The board was okay. I just don't see this holding up over time. These movers go missing, you're going to be in some trouble. But if you're a big Monopoly collector, this might be for you. It's a different take on Monopoly. There's no cards for the properties. There's very few properties involved. It's really Monopoly in name only. So if you like Monopoly, I think it's going to be kind of a hit and miss whether you like it or not. If you like the slider type games, I know there's a Sorry version too that's a knockout one. I don't think they call it knockout, but it's the same general principle. Then you'll probably like this. I don't know. I don't know who the market for this is. It's too different from regular Monopoly games. So I think this one's a little reaching for the title of Monopoly. You can see where I took the sticker off too. I don't think I'd pay more than $5 or $6 for this, to be honest. And it's usually about a $15 to $20 game. I don't think it's worth that. It's too odd of a game. It doesn't really fit the theme of Monopoly. And there's too much chance the pieces could be missing. If you're buying this used, definitely make sure those movers are there. And of course the instructions and the game board. But if you're missing a few of the dollar bills, that's not as big of a deal. But those movers really do make a difference. And over time, I don't know how well they're going to slide. And you need a flat surface to play this for sure. So you're going to need at least a 3-foot long table that's on level flooring. So I don't know. I'm not going to recommend this one. I think the quality just isn't really there. It's a weird game. And it doesn't really seem to have a target audience. So it's just not Monopoly. I don't even like Monopoly, and I don't find myself able to recommend this one. So yeah, I think this one's a big miss for Hasbro. The quality looks like crap, especially the cardboard box. When they go cheap on stuff like that, they're going cheap on other elements too. And the best part of this is the little movers, but again, I'd worry about those not being all together. So it's going to be kind of a weird one to add to the collection if you're a Monopoly fan. But we've seen what's inside. You've heard my take on it. That's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future unboxings and reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.